Hey guys, a very good evening to all my crypto believers. So, have you all been curious about what's happening in the market? Don't you worry, the CoinMonks got you covered. Okay, so before starting with the updates, let's quickly quote today's headlines. Secretum D app, the next messaging unicorn on Solana. Argentina enacts new tax policy for crypto transactions. Binance.us is reportedly in talks to close multi-million funding round. India may ban cryptocurrency payments. So, let's start off with our refresh feed. Firstly, we all know that messaging apps are ubiquitous. Over 3.1 billion people use them every day, sending more than 140 billion messages. The rise of mobile messaging apps shows no signs of slowing down. By 2025, the number of users of mobile messaging applications is expected to expand by more than 10% or 300 million individuals. This is quite exciting data, isn't it? Wait, data can be exciting? Oh man, I'm getting out of references. While the increase has been fantastic, it has also brought to light a number of previously undisclosed threats to mobile phone users' privacy, financial, and personal safety. The privacy of user data and communications will become increasingly vulnerable as data transmission speeds up. The world is clamoring for a messaging solution that is unaffected by hackers, cybercriminals, or government meddling. Secretum was created by a group of imaginative software developers using the most recent blockchain technology. Secretum, based on the Solana blockchain, is the world's first and only fully decentralized, encrypted, and secure messaging D app. It also allows users to exchange crypto assets as easily as sending an SMS thanks to its cutting-edge design. The benefits to users are substantial. All messages in the Secretum network are fully encrypted and stored on verified nodes, which means hackers can't access them like they can in cloud-based messaging services apps like WhatsApp. The most safe and anonymous sign-up process, which only requires the user's crypto wallet address. No more worries about personal information being leaked. Users who message and contribute additional nodes to expand the Secretum network are rewarded with staking and the native SER coin. To send and receive cryptocurrencies and NFTs, a simple, intuitive, and entirely P2P trading interface is available. Solana's 50,000 transactions per second capability allows for record low fees and almost immediate trades. Secretum's plan is ambitious, yet simple, to become the go-to messaging software of the crypto era by merging a superior messaging platform with powerful P2P crypto trading. So moving forward, the Argentinian government has had a change of mind for making the country a tax haven for digital currencies, as all individual transactions involving the nascent asset class will now be subjected to taxation. Looks like now all the countries are going from regulation to taxation smoothly. Even YouTubers don't use such a smooth transactions, do they? Anyways, let's have a look at our inscription. The new policy is said to be designed to allow third-party payment service providers operating in the country more clout. Individual crypto transactions as well as debit and credit card transactions done through a bank account will now be subject to a 0.6% fee according to sources. In those cases in which the movements of funds are linked to the purchase, sale, exchange, intermediation, and or any other operation on crypto assets, cryptocurrencies, digital coins, or similar instruments in terms defined by the applicable regulations, the exemptions provided for in this decree and other regulations of a similar nature will not be applicable. The government updated. The topic of crypto taxes is now contentious in a number of countries. While the Joe Biden government is relying on cryptocurrency taxes to support the newly passed infrastructure bill, Asian countries such as South Korea have completed plans to levy a 20% capital gains tax on digital currencies by Q1 2022. Digital currencies are intended to facilitate anonymous decentralized transactions between two parties. Federal tax regulators are beginning to use data compliance technologies to monitor transactions on exchanges and brokerages in an effort to catch and tax the massive amount of cash that is transferred on a daily basis. Platforms that are engaged in crypto transactions in various jurisdictions, including Norway, the US, and South Korea, are also obligated to submit users' transactions for appropriate taxation by the relevant authorities. Moreover, Binance's funds have been in news lately. It is said to be in the process of closing multi-million-dollar investment rounds. In an interview with Bloomberg, Binance CEO Changpeng Zhao confirmed the same. Well, multi-million fundings and gambling on results of your investment, I wonder when I'll be able to do that. I'm even afraid to lose $1,000, man. Anyways, let's have a look at what's getting cooked at Binance's office. The year 2021 has proved to be the most successful for crypto enterprises in terms of raising funding, with a number of large and minor brands raising hundreds of millions of dollars. With a mind-blowing $900 million raised, FTX takes up the top spot, following by another $420 million in financing. Chainalysis, a data and analytics startup, became a unicorn after two multi-million fundraising rounds in addition to crypto exchanges. As a result, after seeing Coinbase's success, it is evident that investors are flocking to invest in crypto firms. Binance, since August of the year, has been working on a funding round, with many speculating that the platform could go soon public. In its early stages, the crypto exchange sought $100 million in capital, but it now appears that the crypto platform raised several hundred million in its first fundraising round. Binance is a global cryptocurrency exchange that is widely regarded as the largest due to the breadth of its offerings and daily trading volumes. According to some insider reports, Binance might be valued at $300 billion following its first round of funding. CZ also stated that the firm's headquarters has been finalized, but that it will only unveil it once it has received all regulatory approval from the local authorities. The revelation of funding comes after months of legal and regulatory turmoil for the largest cryptocurrency exchange, and it appears that things are starting to fall into place for the leading crypto platform. So moving towards our last segment for today, the Indian Central Bank of the country is concerned about the possibility of decentralized and collapse of the current system. India's parliament is about to start its winter session, and several politicians are campaigning for Bitcoin to be banned as a form of payment, but Indian investors can still buy and sell it as an asset. I think they should try and take a risk, but anyways, I'm nobody to advise. So let me describe the current situation. The government is also working on a bill that would prohibit crypto businesses from advertising in the country. Any platform or exchange where you can buy or sell cryptocurrencies falls under this category. The Reserve Bank of India, the country's central bank, is assisting in the implementation of much of this crypto reform. They've had a number of closed-door talks with the government in recent weeks to discuss how to deal with this problem. The RBI wields so much economic power in India that the government is essentially at their mercy. They have a significant say in almost all financial legislation that passes through parliament. The country is presently seeking to find a mechanism to regulate cryptocurrency, but it is up against a number of obstacles. It's difficult for them to discover a median because different marketplaces show different prices. Cryptography's core concept is that no government can control or regulate it. And many in India's government clamor for regulation, the RBI wants to outright prohibit it. This is an exaggerated reaction that will harm India's fast-rising economy in the years to come. Although the possibility of this happening are little to none, the country must modify its approach soon if it wants to reap the full benefits of this business. Other countries such as El Salvador have fully accepted Bitcoin and reaped the economic benefits, and the US even has a Bitcoin futures ETF. That isn't to suggest that the US doesn't have its own legislative concerns with cryptocurrencies, but there isn't a central bank attempting to outlaw it. People will find a method to trade and spend crypto money within their own borders, regardless of what government says. India's course, of course, is still up in the air, but it might take a while to set the tone for how other countries in the region approach Bitcoin in the future years. So we would now wind up with the assessment for today evening and meet you all tomorrow with even more interesting stuff. Until then, you may consider joining our Telegram channel for free crypto signals. Visit our blog linked below for guides, reviews and tutorials, and subscribe to the channel and get daily updates about the crypto market. Lastly, with this little favor of CoinMonks, we hope you stay updated. Thanks for watching and have a nice day ahead.